I'm Laura Edrelin and I run Laura Letters Life. I do hand lettering and calligraphy, design and illustration, and that could be for anything from bespoke commissions, workshops, large murals on walls, to weddings and special occasions that need any lettering. I got into hand lettering and calligraphy about 2 years ago when I returned to full-time work and started to experience a bit of anxiety and stress, and the doctors actually signed me off work, and during my kind of recovery stages, having CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, and looking for sort of techniques and tools to help me just get myself back up and running, I discovered through a friend of mine who suggested I get out there and do some more creative activities. I discovered a calligraphy course which just sparked some inspiration and got me into doing some more things in my downtime. So once I'd put my children to bed, I had 2 hours to sort of really explore anything that I wanted, and actually hand lettering and calligraphy gave me that opportunity to do it. So after I returned to work, I began to notice that well-being was something I was really interested in, and I wanted to learn more and more, partly for myself, but also I was aware that I wasn't the only one experiencing these difficulties, and actually it was something that I wanted to bring more awareness to, specifically in my place of work, but also with other organisations. So exploring ways of promoting mental health, ways to look after ourselves became a bit of a passion of mine. And actually, while I was exploring my own journey with hand lettering and calligraphy, I started to find actually this is a really mindful activity. It's increasing my well-being, and actually the two became something that was sort of hand in hand. So now when I produce pieces of art, or when I'm doing any hand lettering and calligraphy, to bring any sense of mindfulness to it is a really important element for me. I think for me, working with larger organisations to really bring this full circle and help them promote the importance of well-being, introducing hand lettering as a sort of creative activity for their employees and staff to explore, go on a journey themselves, but also enhance the programme or any of the initiatives that may already exist in that organisation is a really exciting thing that I'd like to do. I think in terms of different projects, doing more murals, using larger spaces, pushing maybe myself a little bit more to do new and unusual things, collaborating with different artists would be a really exciting thing to do, especially when you're bringing two different styles of work together. So lots of opportunity there. I think the thing that I found most important is to really enjoy and believe in the work that you're doing, rather than doing it in the way you think others think you should be doing it. I definitely, in the early days, spent a lot of my time watching what other people were doing and replicating that, which was a great sort of starting point. But actually, rather than continuing with that, I started to explore some of my own styles and realised that actually the authenticity comes out when I'm doing things that I really find are true to me, rather than just doing things that everybody else is doing because that must be the thing that people want. And actually, as soon as I started doing that, that's when people started to be really interested in the work that I was doing. So I think my advice would be you, do what feels right to you, and as long as you're enjoying it, just keep practicing as much as possible and trying new things, being open to opportunities and talking about it as well. It's all about the way that you present it, and if you're excited by it, then other people will be.